There are men in your life right now who are completely replaceable, and there are men who are not. The difference is not talent. It is not intelligence. It is not even how hard they work. The difference is whether a man has built something on the inside that exists independently of any role he plays on the outside. Most men build their identity entirely around what they produce. Their job, their status, their usefulness to other people. That is not an identity. That is a function. And functions get replaced the moment a better or cheaper version becomes available. The Stoics understood this long before the modern world made it obvious. They called it the inner citadel, the part of you that no external circumstance can reach or remove. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome. He understood better than anyone that titles can be taken. So he spent his life building something that could not be. His journals were not written for an audience. They were written for himself. A man doing the daily work of becoming someone with an interior that would hold under any condition. Most men never do that work. They invest entirely in the external, the position, the approval, the image. And when any of those things disappear, and they always eventually disappear, they disappear with it, because there was nothing underneath. Think about the men you have known who fell apart after losing a job or a relationship. They did not lose those things and survive changed. They lost them and lost themselves. That is the cost of building entirely on the surface. The man who cannot be replaced has a foundation that exists before any role he plays. He knows what he values. He knows what he refuses to do, regardless of the cost. He knows who he is when he has nothing to prove and no one watching. That kind of man is rare. And the world does not easily let go of what is rare. Epictetus owned nothing. He had been a slave. His body was permanently damaged by his owner. By every external measure, he had nothing. And yet no one who studied under him ever described him as less than any free man they had met. Because what he carried could not be taken. It was not property. It was character. Character is the only thing that makes a man irreplaceable, not skill. Skill can be trained into anyone with enough time. Character takes years of deliberate, often invisible choice. Every time you choose honesty when a lie would be easier, you are building it. Every time you hold your standard in a moment when abandoning it would cost you nothing in public, you are building it. Most men skip that. They want the reputation for having character without doing the construction that creates it underneath. So they remain replaceable, useful sometimes, likable often, but replaceable. The Stoics did not chase being valued by others. They focused entirely on being valuable to themselves first, on meeting an internal standard that had nothing to do with recognition. That is what creates a man others cannot easily imagine losing. Not because he performs for them, but because what he brings to a room, a relationship, a moment of pressure that cannot be replicated by whoever comes next. You do not become irreplaceable by trying to appear irreplaceable. You become irreplaceable by becoming someone with a depth others can sense but cannot manufacture. That work is not loud. It does not happen in public. It happens in the choices you make when the only witness is you. Start there. Build that. Protect it. Everything else, every title, every role, every external thing you are holding on to, is temporary. The only thing worth making permanent is who you are when all of it is gone.